Hi, Joanne here from joanne.ie, and I hope you're really well today. This is another installment of the series of videos around how to raise your vibration through sound. So today we will be focusing on the second chakra or energy center, which, as they say, is located about a finger's width under your navel, around the lower pelvic area there. And I suppose the sacral chakra is all about our sexuality, our joy for life, our creativity, all of those I suppose energies that wants us to help us to move forward and to create new life, and whether that be an actual person that you want to create, or put your creativity into starting a business or a new project or whatever that might be. And very often if that energy center is blocked, we feel listless, and we might put it down to laziness or procrastination or whatever the case might be, or we just don't feel like doing anything, or we just feel numbed out. And I suppose it is for many people and for many clients that I've worked with, not just through sound therapy but through other therapeutic methods as well, is that it's one of the energy centers that are very often blocked for people, and that carries a lot of trauma, due to maybe traumatic experiences around sexuality, or even just growing into our sexual selves, as we go throughout the teenage years. And there's so much that comes through those growing years, and that can often be quite traumatic for people. So yeah, it's a very often an energy center that holds a lot. And I suppose if you look for females at where the energy center is located, is very much around the sexual organs and things, but also around the womb. And the womb is about holding. It's like that's the place where the babies are created and held and baked, if you like, So it's so a lot of things or experiences, life experiences, not just traumatic, but is very often held within that energy center, and is often a tricky one for people to negotiate, because there's so much that goes into that, and very often emotions around guilt and shame, and and all of that's around who we are, in our life essence, our creative essence, and also in our sexuality. So the seed sound for this energy center is bum. Hopefully I'll do a video on those specifically at some stage, but it's like you can use that as a chant or a mantra. It's like even as the sounds are playing, you can just repeat the word vam, or as the bowl goes, you can go vam, vam, and that is very often helpful, and it helps to, if you really I suppose express yourself through that the seed sound, it can create a lovely vibration through the body as well. And so through all of them, I'll mention it through all of them, so that you can use it at home as well. The element of this energy center is water, and it's quite flowy, and it's moving, and you can imagine when it's stuck, just like a dam, that gets stuck maybe with twigs and broken bits of wood, say like after a storm, the water builds up and it builds up and it builds up until it bursts its bank, and that's very often the case for us around the emotionality and the energy that we carry in this energy center as well. So it's very often a way for people how they finally break through the energy that is blocked in this energy center for them. So just a little bit of background information around that, and I suppose I'm not sure what has come up for you, as I touch on, some of these topics or these subjects. But I'm going to invite you, before I start with the sound, to maybe formulate an intention for you as well. And, other things that you can use around this, to support you is, yesterday I mentioned some crystals as well. I don't have a lot of crystals, and there are people that know a lot more about that, than I do. But there are some that I've bought and I was drawn to, or have been gifted, throughout my life, mostly gifted actually. And so a good crystal to use with this would be the orange. That would be the color of the energy centers as well. And this is a carnelian crystal, very often used. So, at a later time, even if you might not have it right now with you, or if you have it, go and get it. And you can use the crystal while we are playing the sounds as well. If you're lying down, you can leave that on your tummy or whatever, but or at a later time if you want to use the crystal in conjunction with the short video around the sound. Okay, so other than that, I would invite you throughout the sounds then just to visualize the color orange, and then also, as I started to say, I often interrupt myself, is, you know, formulate an intention for yourself before we start the sound. So whatever that might be, whatever it is that you feel you might be ready to release or unblock, or maybe just even create more of. It might be an energy that you already love and that is quite fluid and open for you, an energy center is quite fluid and open in your creativity. So you might want to just recharge it and have more of it. So whatever your intention is, I'm going to invite you to even just bring that to mind right now. And as we are playing the chimes, lovely koshi chimes, in the element of water, so just close your eyes and just formulate your intention right now of whatever that might be that you want to release or recharge. Breathing in, visualizing a lovely vibrant orange. Breathing out. Just let your attention drop into the space here, just below your navel. The sound of the bowl I'll be playing today, it goes with this energy center, with the note of D. Taking a deep breath and out. Deep breath in and out. taking in a deep breath. And out. Deep breath in. And out. Final deep breath in. And out. I hope you find these sounds helpful, and I really I send it from my heart to yours, and that it will help support you on your healing journey, and that you will be able to use it to help raise your vibration and just come back to the body and listen to what the body might need. I wish you all the best. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.